scared of nothing in case of football.
Exactly wrong.
Now, as some people may be aware, a Scottish gentleman won a British title at hitting a ball back and forward over a net whilst wearing white for hours on end. As you may guess, I'm not much of a tennis fan, and perhaps this poem will explain why. It's called Hate 40. The season for tennis is here once again, though I never could master the rules. And though people repeatedly try to explain, I think tennis invented by fools. The short skirts are fine, the ladies divine, the men perfect physical hulks. The umpire up high in his chair in the sky, dispensing justice to players who sulk. The volleys go backward and forward and back, the shots played with backhand and fore. But I never could really love Wimbledon weeks. I can't understand how they keep score. 15, love. Thanks above, what on earth can you mean? You've only had time for 1 point. I think that the guys who invented this game had been sucking too long at the joints. The next shot scores 30 instead of 16. Okay, I get that, it's double the score. So the shot after that should be scored 45. But confusion, it's 40, no more. And love meaning nothing makes no sense at all unless you've been married for years. Surely 0 or naught would be better all round, it's enough to reduce me to tears. And just as I think, as I've sussed out the key to the way they keep fecking score, the umpire cries, "Hughes," from his chair in the sky, and I'm thrown into confusion once more. What on earth is this juice that he's talking about? I'm sure that it can't be the drink, as the players between them have 40 points each. It must mean they're level, I think. Then one player bests another one by returning a serve that was flawed, so surely more points should be added to him. No, advantage is what he has scored. Then a tie-break commences, it starts all over again. Yet another way to keep bloody score. I can't take it, I reach for the TV remote to watch football on ITV4. I'm guessing most people here are familiar with Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. I keep thinking about calling him Lewis Collins for some reason. Every time it's like, that'd be bizarre, the guy bursting in with his colleague behind him. Boom! Poetry, and then off again. I thought maybe, I love the rhythm of the poem, so I thought I'd have a little play with the words, and as it's a circular poem, and once everything's happened in Jabberwocky, it all goes back to the beginning. I thought it was, and it's a nonsense poem, I thought it's a bit like the British political system, so if I can give you, ladies and gentlemen, Cammerwocky. 'Twas Britain, and the Tory toads did rule the roost in Parliament, supported by their Lib Dem foes, to Labour's sad lament. Beware the Cameron, my child. The cuts that bite, the laws that tax. Beware the treacherous Nick Clegg's word, and shun George Osborne's benefit snatch. We waited, voting forms in hand, bad times in every city, town, reported for free on the BBC, till election day came round. And as we stood in growing gloom, the Cameron, with old school tie, was plotting with his moneyed chums, more pain for you and I. Criss-cross, criss-cross, the nation's loss on voting forms recorded true. The Tories out without a doubt, it's time for someone new. And thus we beat the Cameron, people united in their joy. Alas, we had no other choice but that dubious Miliband boy. 'Twas Britain, and the Labour toads did rule the roost in Parliament, supported by their union dues, to the Tories' sad lament.